Good evening, everybody. This is LSSC. We welcome you to tonight's episode of Wire Transfer from Bank of America to Coinbase. And tonight, we are showing LSSC Canada. They have such a beautiful website to showcase LSSC. As you can see, wow. It's really happening out there like United States. Wow. So before we start the tutorial tonight, we're just going to take a look at LSSC Canada for a moment. This is the website for LSSC Canada. There you see the GM himself, Mr. Danny, right there, and another one right there, the Ottawa Dana. Oh, wow, I wish I'm there. Uh, wow, this is beautiful. This is really nice. Wow. And these are the scooters. hmm Now you see it firsthand how we rent out scooters. The maintenance, the recharging, you know, this is it. This is our product investment. This is the entry point for LSSC program generally. Without investing in LSSC scooters, you are not in LSSC. This is the entry point. This is the entry point to financial freedom, folks. So let's get our people aboard, friends, families, colleagues, associates, church members, mosque members, you know, and, Hindu members, African religion members. So all places of worship. Let's tell our people about this new era of financial freedom. Beautiful people here, different dinners all over Canada, as you can see. So try to find time to join in, join people at dinners, to talk more about LSSC and all the programs, all the goodies that we have. I see, wow, that picture right there. I wish I can zoom in. That is when Mr. Opako won a vehicle under this LSSC program. Dreams do come true. And even yesterday, someone became a millionaire. An African lady, for that matter, from Kenya. Yes, this is where it is happening right now. Anywhere in the world, this is the place to be. LSSC. And still on Canadian website for Lssc, these are the major events scheduled for the month of June between USA and Canada. So those are the past events from June 1st. We have Indiana, 2,000 people gathered there. Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic, all the way out there on the islands. Wow. So LSS is all over the world, as you can see, and with over 1,000 attendees. And then we have Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 350 people. And then an office was opened in Iowa. Wow. June 3rd, it was in Texas, office opening. Also the same day, Rochester, New York, office opening. June 5, Salinas, California, 100% gathered there. Then the same day, Indianapolis, office opening out there. San Diego, California, on June 6, it happened there. 500 strong people gathered out there. Louisville, Kentucky, office opening. And Wichita, Kansas, office opening also. Then on June 7, it was in New Jersey. 200 person gathered out there. The same New Jersey, we have office opening and team dinner. Des Moines, Iowa, we have office opening. Orlando, Florida, office opening. Lowell, Massachusetts, office opening ceremony. Dallas, Texas, office opening. Richmond, Texas, office opening ceremony. Toronto, Canada, 100 strong people gathered out there too. And then we have another place in Texas, Mesquite, Texas, office opening. Rockford, Illinois, office opening. On June 9th, it was in Los Angeles. Large smart shared power bank devices arrive. Wow, that's a big thing out there. On June 10th, it was Katy, Texas, office opening. Boise, Idaho, office opening. California, the same day, office opening. New York City, office opening. I guess that's the office opening at Brooklyn with Mr. Money. And then Chicago, Illinois, office opening. June 11, it was New Jersey again, 100% celebration. Also in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, office opening. June 13 now, Pennsylvania office opening, 40% music party. On same day, Toronto, Canada, 100% gathered. In Los Angeles also, new suitcase e-scooters arrived. Wow. On June 14th now, Jacksonville, Florida, it was office opening. And then Boynton Beach, Florida, office opening. On June 15 now, June 15, I guess that's today, right? Lssc new devices officially arrive in the US. Wow, I really want to see that. Colorado Springs, Colorado, office opening. Minnesota, office opening. San Jose, California, office opening. Lavin, Arizona, office opening. Aurora, Illinois, office opening. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on Father's Day, 500% gathered there. Today is probably still ongoing as we speak. On June 20 now, coming up, we will have LSSC warehouse open for tour. Okay, Can't wait for that. On June 21, we have Hopewell, Virginia office opening. Santo Domingo, second office area grand opening. Kudos to folks out there. New Jersey, here in United States, we have office opening on June 21 also, and 500-person Kevin team celebration. Wow. Kent, Washington, 300-person gathering. New York Lssc Museum exhibition opens. That is great. On June 22nd now, Chicago, Illinois, 300-person gathering. Also on the same day, Butterfly Springs, Florida office opening. June 25 now, Syracuse, New York office opening on June 25. On June 30 now, we have Lssc major new product launch. Wow. Wow. So we have that coming up already on June 30. Lssc major new product launch. Let's be on the lookout for that, folks. It's gonna be great, great, and great. New goodies coming up June 30. Lssc major new product launch. On September 25, Washington, Lssc Grand Drone Show. I'm guessing that is Washington State. Because if it's Washington, D.C., it will be written as Washington, D.C. So I'm believing it's Washington State, but I will find out and let us know by tomorrow. On September 25, Lssc Grand Drone Show coming up. See, this is so beautiful as it is. The Canadian website is also so informative. Kudos to guys out there. Already, let's continue to enjoy this website while we prepare for tonight's episode of Wire Transfer Tutorial. Thank you. Thank you for coming up. Right, folks. This is the photo I was gonna zoom in the other time. That's Mr. Opako right there receiving his car key. So that's a beautiful thing. That is what Lssc can do for you. If you are dedicated, dynamic, not just relying on passive income, be very dynamic in telling folks about Lssc, and you will see that dreams do come true in this place. So you can see different folks winning cars, as you can see. Look at that. Look at that. This is great. This is great. Already, I'll be right back. 1 second. Hey people, sorry about the break. Uh let's talk a little bit about team building at LSSC using the power of five, meaning that when you bring five people successfully to join LSSC at scooter renters, you will automatically become a level one manager when you bring five people successfully aboard. And then there are other goodies attached to that. Uh, you will receive $1,000 reward, and also for each person, depending on the level of their investment in LSSE scooters, uh, there are rewards for bringing people to LSSE, right? And when you reach that five team member on your network, you become a level one manager. You will earn that. Yes. And as you can see in this slide, uh, that makes you the team leader of five. And when each of your team member bring people aboard also, that will take you from level one. You'll be on your way to becoming level level two manager. So this is it, folks. It pays to be at LSSC. We are not just talking about this. This is happening on a daily basis. People are moving up the ladder. People becoming level one, level two, level three, level four, level five managers, and on like that. And there are rewards, there are salary for becoming a manager, and many goodies at LSSC when you are so dynamic, even winning a car, as you can see. People are winning cars when they are highly dynamic. Also, you can see that won a, someone earned $1 million plus yesterday. An African lady from Kenya. Yes, this is what LSSC can do for you. But nobody will just jump into LTE from outside. You have to invest in the product first, the scooters. That's why I tell people LSSC is not just in the money market business. We have product investment. We have products that others don't have. And we are investing in the product. That's why I call it product investment. And the second part, where you enter through the product investment, the entry point, which is the LSSE scooter rentals, then you are eligible. After that, you are eligible for other areas of investment like LTE, as you can see. We have LSSB also, and then we have LNC. Okay, the screen you are looking at is for someone that already reached uh, the $1 million mark and even beyond. Because if you see what is on top of the 1 million, that is $15,081. 15,000 on top of the 1 million. That is no joke, folks. Let alone the fact that the person already attained that $1 million mark. This is remarkable. This is dream coming true. I just don't know how to even qualify that better. I can't find the words. This is amazing. This is really amazing. When I experienced that yesterday, that I'm in an organization where dreams come true. I'm part of this organization where things happen positively for people. This is so amazing. Honestly, I must be honest. My emotion brought me to tears yesterday, and I'm still in shock as I speak. So come aboard, tell people about this. This is dream come true. Thank you. Right, folks. We apologize for the break again. Um, as you can see, this is the Millionaire Trainee Program at Lightning Exchange LTE, and you can see all the goodies here, from the beginner to primary, intermediate, advanced, and wealth plan. Yes, the wealth plan, which is above $200,000 investment. You can build it like the lady that had 1 million plus yesterday. I believe she started from $1,000, and then gradually, nothing is built overnight like that. Gradually, she reached that mark. So we can do it. We can do it. You know, even as little as $500. You know, you can build your way up. You can. I know someone that started with 2,000, and by now, the person is nearing 4,000. Yes, like yes, $4,000. So when you add to the investment, you are increasing your earnings on a daily basis. It will increase what you will gain from the guaranteed trading we are doing every night. And anything less than $7,000, investment less than $7,000, you get one session, which is the one we do at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right? And you have average daily income depending on where you are in that range of 200 of making $200 plus a night, right? Right. Like this example is for investment of $10,000. At 2%, you make average of $200 plus. And with that, you continue to build on it. You continue to build on it. Make your money work for you. This is it. Make your money work for you. So if you leave the money there to work for you, you will realize 8,113 in a month. That is with $10,000 investment. Okay. So they make that as an example here. So when you're at the primary level, between $7,000 to 19,999, you will have two sessions. That means you will have two signals, two trading signals every night. So then you will have average of $400 plus. Then the monthly will be 22,810. So, and then intermediate level from 20,000 to 49,999, you will have three signals every night, three trading signals every night, every day, because it depends. Because I think the signals start at 5 p.m. But when you reach that level, you'll be communicated with. Uh, you will have the information necessary for you to trade. So I believe trading starts at 5 p.m. But when you reach that $7,000 mark, you will get the details from the Lssc management on when to trade. Uh-huh. At the advanced level, we have $50,000 to $199, 999, $199,000, 999. At that level, you will have four trading signals every day with average daily income of $800 plus, and with monthly income of 49,431. Oh, I take that back. I take that back. The monthly income will be $97,651. That is for the advanced level. When we get to the wealth plan now, that is when you have $200,000 or more. When you build your investment to $200,000 or more, then you will have 4 sessions, and then profit ratio of 3% instead of 2% for the previous levels, for the lower levels. Beginner, primary, intermediate, and advanced, those are with 2%. Please, please, and please do not click 3% if you don't have $200,000 at LTE. Do not click 3% until you reach $200,000 in LTE. You may be penalized for it, and hopefully, if such continue, you may have your account closed down. So be sure you are clicking the right profit ratio. Beginner, primary, intermediate, and advanced is 2% that you will have. Not until when you get to $200,000 level, that is when you have the 3%. That's when you will be eligible for 3%. And the daily income at that level is average of $25,000, 101. Monthly income is, wow, monthly income at that level of $200,000 is $6,742,197. Note, once the balance reaches $200,000 US dollars, you can join the wealthy program. That's the wealthy plan that I just explained. The daily profit rate increases from 2% to 3%. So at $200,000, again, you have the eligibility to click on 3% when trading. And you will have that opportunity of 3% 4 times in a day. That's why your profit is so high, making it easy to achieve a monthly income of over $1 million. Okay, I will double check on that. But you are sure of making million in a month. That's whew. Okay. However, joining requires applying through a manager and undergoing qualification review. Take note of that, folks. Starting today, your balance determines your income. At Lssc, we don't just focus on whether you work hard. It's about how well you plan ahead. That is when you are building on your investment. You build on it, you plan ahead, make provision for it within your budget. So you can do it. Oh, yes, you can. So again, this is the lady that won our first $1 million yesterday. And she's so excited, happy, and, so happy that the dream came true. You know, she said she has been playing lottery, you know, and she couldn't believe something like that, something like this could ever happen. So she's so excited. All thanks to Lssc that is making dreams come true right now. So again, this is more information about LTE investment. And at the bottom right, that is further explanation that with 7,000 and above, you have 2 field signal every day. With $20,000 and above, you have 3 field signals every day. With $50,000 and above at LTE, you have 4 field signals every day. And with 200,000 US dollars and above, you have 3% profit ratio and 4 field signals every day. Wow, this is great. Well, this is someone's real account having more than $200,000. So you bet this person should, at this time is already at the wealthy plan program with the 3% and 4 signals per day, right? And this is the $1 million hand again, as you can see already moving right along. Wow. So as you can see, it pays to be at Lssc. This is where to be. Anywhere in the world, this is the place. Remember the person that started with $2,000 is getting close. This was about 2 days ago. So by today, this person will be having more than $4,000. And how much do you need to get to 7,000 from this? You need that 3,000, right? So even if you don't have all the 3,000, you can, $500 here, $250 here. Before you know it, build it up. As you are gaining from trading every day, chip in some change to build, to continue to build. And when you reach that $7,000 mark, you will be getting 2 signals, right? And before you know it, you're already on your way, you know, for that financial freedom that we all dream of. So it takes dedication and planning ahead for it. It's very important. This is my own Lssc scooters rental account. I always like to talk about my Lssc scooters account. I started on April 2nd with just $2,000 at A1 level. As you can see the figure here, today is June 15, right? Okay, so you can just imagine I've made more than double in profit. The initial payment for this investment is not counted here, right? Like LTE, you can have your initial investment and then that's what will be building your earnings from trading. But in terms of product investment, the initial payment is not counted as part of your ratio, uh, uh, as as part of your profit. The initial investment, like my own, starting from $2,000, the $2,000 that I put in is not part of this figure you are looking at. That is with Lssc product, you know. And then from day one, I've been earning $67.50. The daily $67.50 build up to almost $5,000 now from April 2nd. So dreams are coming true here. Dreams are coming true. So it's very important, you know, to be dynamic because the money you are looking at is not just, I think my base pay from scooters, the passive income here is about 3.5. But I've brought in 3 new members, and as you know, there will be bonus for invitation. And there are other rewards that I've gotten that got me to this point from April 2nd, yes, April 2nd, 2025. So that's barely 2 months ago, April, May, and this is June, and this is middle of June, about 2.5 months ago. So I already made profit of almost $5,000. So I always like to talk about my account. Yes. Yeah, as you can see, this is my base pay from just the passive income, $3,500. But from getting bonuses, rewards, and all that, the total revenue is almost $5,000. So that's been dynamic. And I'm still aspiring to be more dynamic because I need two more people to become a level one manager. So I'm still working on that. So it is very important to be dynamic, to be active. And this is our product. This is the scooter right here. So I got this from the official website of Lssc. That is www.lssc.ltd. Larry Thomas David. www.lssc.ltd. L for Larry, T for Thomas, D for David. So that is where you will get more information about the products, not just scooters, the USB chargers, the suitcases. I'm still thinking that those suitcases can charge your phone too and your laptop, but I need to double check on that. So we have new technologies here, you know, and as you know, this is environmentally friendly too, you know, unlike fossil fuel coming from vehicles, you know, that is contributing to greenhouse emission, and it's not good for our environment. This is environmentally friendly. So let's think about that. Your investment is environmentally friendly. You should be happy and be proud of yourself. So this is from lssc.ltd. This is about Lssc. So as you can see, this is the information here about Lssc. Right. So Lssc operates on sharing economy model, and that is how Lssc is sharing the wealth to its members. So when Lssc is saving money by not taking big money to mainstream media houses to advertise, and they are utilizing people to people, word of the mouth for the advertisement, and it's quite working for them. That's how they are saving money, and that money is going into the pocket of people. So Lssc is people friendly. So they say that's the word. Uh, this is one of the events out there, right? Mm. All right. After this, we will go to the training proper tonight. We'll go to the tutorial proper on wire transfer from Bank of America to Coinbase. One moment. And these are other countries where Lssc is currently located. And since Lssc got that NYSC certificate, to trade globally, wow, we are going to take over the world. Yes. So LSSC is located in China, in US, in Canada, Australia, Argentina, and many other countries across the globe. And we are still expanding and growing. See, beautiful people here at one of the LSSC programs. And you can see the young girl on the scooter, so happy handling the scooter. Before you know it, she will be riding on it. Yes, this is what LSSC can do for you. And this information is about LSSB. So let's endeavor to invest in every branch of LSSC. It pays. Like LSSB, you put the $200 investment in for 7 days, and you have return rate of 1.5%. And at maturity, you will receive 221. But I think there is another program after this. Yeah, look at buy two orders for 400, and in 7 days, I believe you will get $663. So every branch of LSSC investment has goodies that people cannot deny. You just have to get involved in every branch of LSSC. Yeah, very. So this is our money services business license that we should be showcasing to people, especially the naysayers. We are well certified. We have our certificates and licenses from Hong Kong to US to Canada to New York Stock Exchange. So tell folks out there that we have our integrity, we are well certified, we have licenses, and we are operating with integrity. That is very important to tell them. So this is another product of LSSC, shared mobile power banks. These days when you have your battery dead in the middle of commuting, uh, this you can just stop by our power banks, the mobile power banks, and then this is a great product, you know, for people on the go. This is one of our invets in Dallas, Texas, in America, in United States of America. So it was great. It was really great. LSSC Dallas Premier. This is the metropolis of Dallas. Beautiful place to be. I believe this is still Dallas. Yep. So when you invite people for dinner and you talk about LSSC, LSSC will pay you, I believe it's still $30 per head. And there could be other bonuses too. Talk to our LSSC leaders and they will give you detailed information about when you invite people for dinner, all the goodies you can get from that. This is still Dallas, Texas. at that event, at that big Lssc event. Yep. And this is New York, the newly opened New York City office under the leadership of Mr. Money. Yep, just opened last week. It was so beautiful out there. Lots of food. They played the dollar game. It was so beautiful. Already, let's go to the wire transfer tutorial tonight. One moment while I pull up the presentation. Thank you. Already, uh, this is the beginning of tutorial tonight. Let's remind ourselves that the first thing is to download a crypto app, and the one we are using for this tutorial purpose is Coinbase. And we have others like MetaMask, Kraken, among others. Coinbase also has its own wallet app. It's optional to download it, but they work together. And after installing it, uh, you can use it alongside the main Coinbase app. So you download Coinbase, you can download the wallet too, you create your account, and then you log into the Coinbase account. That is step one. Then after logging in, we click the home button at the bottom left of the page, of the home page. Yeah, and after that, we go to the top left to click the three stripes, and that will take us to the third step, right? And here at the third step, we click our name. So as you can see, my name right there, I click on the name. That's the third step at Coinbase app on our way to do wire transfer. So step 4 now, we look for wire transfer. It's at the middle of this page we are looking at. So we scroll down, then we get to the middle of the page. We see wire transfer, we click on it. Then we go to step 5. At step 5, here is where we click deposit at the bottom of the page. And then we move to step 6. Step 6, we have to match our bank account name with our Coinbase app name, with our Coinbase account name. The two must match. So once we do that, we click it's a match at the bottom of this page. Then we go to step 7. Here is where we gather details of the wire transfer, the details of Coinbase account that we will put at the bank wire form. At the bank wire form. So the details we will gather here include the recipient's name, which is Coinbase Incorporated, and we copy that and paste it at the bank account wire form, right? And then followed by the recipient address, the account number, the routing number, the bank name, the bank address, and the bank country. So at step 8 is when we log into our bank account. So Once we log in, again, let's remind ourselves that this is for Bank of America. And if you need help with your bank, and even if it's Bank of America, if you need any help regarding wire transfer, you can call any of the Lssc leaders, and they will most likely refer you to a registrar that will help you to complete wire transfer. Moving right along, step 9 now. We go to transfer page of the bank, and then there for step 10, we click on wire for wire transfer. Step 11 now, we click on start a wire. Step 12, this is where we click add new recipient. Add new recipient. Step 12. So step 13 is asking for where the account is located, referring to your Coinbase account. As we can see in step 7, that address is located in United States. So for step 13, we click United States. And here, we are being asked for the type of account. And the type of account here is business checking for step 14. Step 14, business checking. We check on that radio button. So business checking checked, step 15. And then we check on whose account it is. So this is my account. So I click my account. On your hand, you will also click my account for your account. Okay. So that's 15 and 16 right there. So business checking, double check whose account it is, my account, double check, and then we go to step 17. We click next. So step 18 now. This is where we will copy line by line from step 7, starting from recipient name, which is business name here at the bank form, the bank wire form. So from step 7 at Coinbase, we copy the recipient name and we paste it here where it says business name. Then we do the same for recipient address, the city, the state, and the zip code. That's after that, we click next at step 19. And here we double check that we put the right information where it's supposed to be, from the recipient name for business name, the recipient address for recipient address, city, state, and zip code. Then we click next, step 20. And then at step 20, the continuation of step 20 now, this is where we copy the routing number from step 7 at Coinbase, and then we paste it right here at the bank's wire form. And we do the same thing for the account number. We copy it from step 7, and then we break it on down to step 20 at the bank wire form to paste. Then we paste again to confirm the account. We paste the account number again to confirm the account. And then we moved right on to step 21 to click next. All right, step 22 now. We log into our Lssc account, and after logging in, we click on My at the bottom right, MY. So that will now take us to the recharge page. We click on recharge for step 23. And then after that, we collect this recipient's crypto address. We use USDC cryptocurrency on Polygon network, or we can use USDT cryptocurrency on Polygon network also. Those are the two leading, options that we can choose here. So, but we have to make sure that the recipient address that you are tapping from here is the same in terms of the cryptocurrency type and the network on which the currency will ride on. We have to be sure it's the same as the cryptocurrency we buy from Coinbase on the same network. They have to match. If the two doesn't match, then there will be loss of fund. There's no way around it. So we have to be sure if it's USDT Polygon, you better buy USDT Polygon at Coinbase. If the recipient address is USDC Polygon, please buy USDC Polygon from Coinbase. That's how to match it up, and that's how it will work out. And after making the payment from Coinbase, we come back to Lssc app again, and then we go to recharge. And at the recharge, we go to top right hand corner, and then we click on recharge record. And the recharge record, you will see on the list that it has been successful. If it's not seen, then something must have happened. If it's not seen, you can refresh the page to be sure. Refresh that page because it may not automatically pop up. So be sure to refresh the page first before becoming worried. So it's very important. When you go back to check your recharge record, refresh the page first. Thank you. And this will conclude tonight's episode of Wire Transfer Tutorial. We really thank everybody for coming aboard, and we expect everybody and invite more people to view our channel every night for at the same time 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you and good night.